is News 3 Now at 6.
First tonight, plan ahead for a slick morning commute tomorrow. We're expecting a snowy start to the day before rain then moves in. Let's check your alert day forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
That alert day is for tomorrow morning. As the snow develops, we are expecting slippery road conditions through the morning, maybe even into the early afternoon before that snow completely transitions to light rain. 1 to 4 inches possible, with the heaviest amounts mainly west of Madison. As we look to the south right now, you can see some light snow moving through Iowa. We're going to stay quiet through the evening. The snow chance doesn't really develop for us until after midnight, but we do already have winter weather advisories that have been issued for our area. Those go into effect after midnight and will last through Tuesday morning. Really concerned about the roads here early in the day and the timing of this, as it lines right up with our morning commute. The snow starts after midnight, messy roads expected, and then afternoon rain showers will continue through the evening and into Wednesday. But we will take a closer look at timing and accumulation totals in just a few minutes, Eric.
Dana, thank you. Now to some breaking news. Sun Prairie police confirm one person is dead after a crash on Main Street. This happened about 3:30 near Whitetail Drive between the Pick and Save and Uplands Park. According to police, 2 cars and 2 pedestrians were involved in this crash. This is a developing story. We'll continue to provide updates at channel3000.com. More breaking news tonight about that shooting at Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa on Friday. A total of 3 people, including the alleged 15-year-old shooter, have now been arrested. 8 people were injured. All are expected to survive. The new arrests we're learning about tonight are the passenger in the vehicle at the time of the suspected shooter's arrest and another person believed to have been involved. Police have speculated that the shooting was not a random act, but came in the wake of a, quote, altercation. Now to our COVID-19 headlines. The outbreak at the Dane County Jail nearly doubled over the weekend. 69 inmates are now positive. It was 38 on Friday, with many more still awaiting their test results. Naomi Coles spoke to inmates and the sheriff about the situation and found they have quite different impressions of the jail. Naomi?
Several inmates I spoke with say they have underlying conditions like asthma and heart conditions, and they're worried about the jail conditions during the outbreak. Sheriff Dave Mahoney says on site, medical staff are checking positive inmates at least twice a day.
No, I have not been tested. I've been asking for tests for over 3 weeks now. I've been put in multiple pretty good tests. It's bad in there. It's real bad in there.
I spoke to Dane County Jail inmates over video on Friday evening. All agreed to using this recording publicly. They're worried about their health and current protocols.
I got asthma, very severe asthma.
New inmates enter a quarantined unit under current policy, and they get tested when they enter the jail.
They moved an inmate from the Ferry Center to our quarantine block without getting COVID-19 tests done, now putting inmates at risk.
Bringing in those new inmates caused the outbreak, the sheriff said, but he says no one leaves the initial quarantine unit without testing.
They get tested when they first come in. They get tested on the 7th day and then on the 14th day.
Some, he says, occasionally refuse testing. Those inmates are then put in separate housing, which is limited. System-wide, there's a lot of concern.
But over the weekend, we spent a great deal of time on the phone with family members who called concerned about their loved ones who were incarcerated.
Dane County Sheriff Dave Mahoney says inmates who test positive have access to a doctor and twice daily medical checkups.
We are constantly denied no masks and gloves and proper cleaning and disinfectant materials.
There's no shortage of any of those items, and they're being made available as folks need them.
But for those in jail and their loved ones, the outbreak represents a deadly threat.
If they keep going the rate that they're going, everybody's going to catch corona.
As I reported last week, the current outbreak started earlier with 16 cases in the initial quarantine housing unit when new inmates entered the jail. Later last week, 22 inmates in a different unit also tested positive. Now, those numbers are now much higher. The sheriff says no one yet has been hospitalized or is experiencing severe symptoms.
All right, Naomi, thank you very much. There is a new pandemic-related lawsuit filed with the state Supreme Court. Now, this one looks to overturn Public Health Madison and Dane County's ban on indoor gatherings with anyone outside your household. That went into effect on Wednesday last week. Also limits outdoor gatherings to 10 people. The Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty filed that lawsuit on behalf of Gymfinity. That's a gymnastics training center in Fitchburg. It argues the order is an overreach of the legal authority that local health officers have. Now, a statement from Public Health Madison Dane County says they're confident their order is lawful and that they'll continue doing their job to protect the health and safety of residents using a foundation of science and data. Now, today there were more than 3,000 new COVID-19 cases cases confirmed across the state. The 7-day average positivity rate has dropped just below 30%, which is still very high compared to earlier in the pandemic. 17 more people have died, and there are 107 new hospitalizations. Over the weekend, you may have heard about an open letter to Wisconsin signed by several thousand UW Health faculty and staff. That letter urges Wisconsinites to help healthcare workers fight the pandemic through social distancing, wearing masks, and frequent hand washing. Helping slow the spread will involve making difficult decisions like not getting together with family members over the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, it is frustrating. We've known from the beginning how to stop the spread of COVID. The messages have been consistent, but unfortunately, people's following those mitigation steps, has been varying. And right now, we need people to, follow mitigation like never before.
He says we've demonstrated as a state that we can flatten the COVID-19 curve, the exponential growth in cases. In fact, we did it, he says, back in April with the first safer at home order. He says we can do it again, and we have to. State of Wisconsin has shipped its 1 millionth N95 mask as part of ongoing efforts to ensure that frontline workers have access to crucial protective gear. The State Emergency Operations Center works with county and tribal emergency managers to identify needs and shortages and sends out shipments accordingly. Back in May, we told you about a process the Department of Health Services launched to extend the life of those N95 masks. It's called the Battelle Critical Care Decontamination System. Health service providers can send masks to the facility to be decontaminated and then shipped back for use another time. According to the governor's office, since going online this summer, that process has helped clean and then return over 82,500 N95 masks to Wisconsin healthcare workers and emergency responders. A third COVID-19 vaccine showing promise and giving Americans another glimmer of hope. This is AstraZeneca now saying today that its experimental vaccine is 70% effective on average. It showed 90% efficacy with one dosing regimens. There are still a lot of hurdles to clear before it's available. Brady Mallory joined us now with a look at how we could actually get such a vaccine. Brady?
Well, a lot of people see a vaccine as a ticket back to normal. However, it could be several months before you could get your first shot. Health experts say there is a long process to go through. Now the FDA will have to make sure any vaccine is safe and effective. Then the agency will have to work with states and local communities to work out a system for who will get the vaccine first. Dr. William Hartman with UW Health says it's still good to see this type of progress.
Is one vaccine going to be better in this population than another vaccine? These are things we have to glean out as we go along, and these are questions that we're continually trying to answer. But it's likely going to take 5 or 6 of these vaccine candidates to work together so that we can get this pandemic back under control.
While we wait, health leaders say now is not the time to get complacent and give up on safety guidelines. Well, they're urging you to continue to wear masks, social distance, and not get together for Thanksgiving with people who don't live with you.
All right, Brady, thank you. In response to spiking COVID-19 cases, Hy-Vee is reinstating a reserved shopping hour for high-risk customers. That means anyone 60 years old and older, expectant mothers, or anyone with an underlying health condition. The reserved hour is from 7 to 8 in the morning, Monday through Friday. New at 6, Kenosha County prosecutors are seeking a hearing on a California attorney's request to be allowed to appear in court for an Illinois 17-year-old accused of killing 2 people during the protest. John Pierce is not licensed to practice in Wisconsin. He would need the court's permission to represent Kyle Rittenhouse. Requests like these are routinely granted, but prosecutors want a hearing on the matter. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reports that Pierce has no real criminal defense experience and has been promoting Rittenhouse as a patriot. Well, the General Services Administration has informed President-elect Joe Biden that the Trump administration is ready to begin the formal transition process, according to a letter obtained by CNN. That letter is the first step the administration has taken to acknowledge President Trump's defeat and states that the GSA administrator will formally sign off on Joe Biden's victory. It comes after the Michigan State Board of Canvassers voted to certify the state's election results today, formally granting President-elect Biden the state's 16 electoral votes. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, there's a new way to watch the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra this winter. We'll take a look at their plans to bring their beautiful music to the comfort of your home. Stay with us.
At the New Balance store, we go above expectations and beyond shoes. We're here to help runners achieve their goals and push their limits in every sport or adventure they pursue. That kind of performance demands real innovations in technology, shape, and fit, and we're experts in all of it. So, no matter why you run, your best race starts here. Stop by and experience the difference of your local New Balance store today.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to the experts at New Balance Madison.
New Balance Madison, Hilldale.
Isn't it time you had a health insurance company that shares the same values as you? One that acts like a trusted health partner, that not only offers easy access to the doctors, hospitals, and clinics of UW Health, but also sees the greater good in keeping us healthy in the first place. A company that understands that serving our community means serving all of our communities. Isn't it time you had Quartz? Quartz, health plans built with you in mind.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we always offer genuine values on the things you need. But this year, our Black Friday bargains are coming early with incredible pre-Black Friday deals available now throughout the store. Like up to 50% off select dog beds. Buy 3 tires from top brands like Cooper, get 1 free. Select Lego sets are 20% off. Plus, get a free Blaine's Farm and Fleet Toyland semi-truck when you spend $50 on toys. Buy online and pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Outlets at the Dells, an attraction not to be missed. With over 60 of the world's biggest brands, we thrill family gift givers, trendsetters, and all who love a smoking hot discount. We are all about the deal, the joy of finding the ultimate stocking stuffer, the perfect bag for the fashionista on your list, the holiday outfit that makes you shine, and the discounts that no one else can touch. Set your alarm to rise and win on November 27th with giveaways, massive sales, and big fun. Doors open at 5 a.m. Visit outletsatthedells.com for event details.
Well, if you're looking for a new show to get you in the holiday spirit, a Madison baker is being featured on the 2nd season of the Netflix original show Sugar Rush Christmas. Dustin Barman and his partner Tyler are competing. Barman is a home baker who owns D-Bar Bakery in Madison. You can find out more about how he was selected to compete on the show on Madison Magazine's website. Sugar Rush Christmas will be available on Netflix this coming Friday. Many arts organizations are reimagining how to safely continue their shows. While live concerts may seem like a distant memory, the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra is making way for a safe new alternative by introducing their Winter Chamber Series. They hope people can enjoy their music again, now from the comfort of their own homes. After experimenting with socially distanced performances this summer, they decided to keep this event all virtual. But there is a twist. By adding a pre-concert talk and post-concert questions, organizers hope to truly connect people with their musicians.
In a way, we're a video production company, so we have to think about the product that's coming out there and make sure that it's A, compelling, and B, palatable for the audience to sit down on a Friday night or whenever they choose to watch it and stay for the whole time.
Lena says creating new art for the community is now more important than ever. The 4-concert series set to begin January 22nd will not cap how many can join that either. You can as many as they can get in there. Tickets are $30 a piece and can be found on the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra website. Still ahead at 6, local churches are finding ways to carry on a Thanksgiving tradition. We'll share how they're safely sharing a holiday meal with those in need. And snow is coming our way.
The holidays brought a great surprise this year. It's my Rogan's receipt. Next time with the receipt, my purchase will be half price. Maybe some new boots.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Get more home for the holidays now with the Brothers Maine Black Friday is Today sale. Shop online or safely in store to get up to 38% off and up to $2,000 back on qualifying GE Cafe and GE Profile appliances. Check out our Hotpoint top-load washer and dryer. Buy the pair and pay only $4.49 each. This is your Black Friday store for more, including free delivery. The Black Friday is Today sale. Hurry in today for more selection, more savings, and more home for the holidays from the Brothers Maine. Your local store for more since 1938.
When you protect what's important to you from COVID-19, you help protect everyone in Wisconsin. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we always offer quality products at great low prices. But on Black Friday, you know the savings will be amazing with deals up to 50% off or more in every department. Like this cookware set, half off, just $29.99. Half off fishing kayaks and kayak paddles. Save $50 on this harvester toy and get a $10 gift card with every $50 Purina purchase. Don't miss massive savings at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Doors open at 6 a.m. this Friday.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Hey, no cell phones at the table.
But it's Grandma.
Hi, Mom.
It's time to cozy up and have fun. Go ahead, give your home those new items you're craving for a comfy new feel. The time is right. It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices. Get your look for less at the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, Grandma.
The season for dress boots is here, and Rogan's has your next pair. Savings with 20% off the best name brands. Get the latest trends today and save at Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. Local churches and organizations that typically host large community Thanksgiving meals expect more families to need a free meal this year due to the pandemic. But of course, it will look a lot different this year. Jamie Perez shows us how some are adapting to the pandemic to feed the community, some helping for the first time, and what it means to those who may not have a meal otherwise.
Sweet cherry eye.
Even on a chilly day, Michael Arms sings for passerbys downtown.
Swing low.
Waiting for donations to go towards his next meal.
I'm not getting rich out here, that's for sure.
Michael has been homeless for the past 16 years. He says when you live out on the streets, a holiday like Thanksgiving,
I just really kind of take it as another day. I know it's a great time for family and friends to get together, basically just love each other, because I mean that's really what it's about.
He's not the only one who feels this way.
There's plenty of food available in this community. There's no reason that people need to be hungry.
Rick Thomas with the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church is helping put together the 25th year of their community Thanksgiving meal. Usually, the room where the meal is served is filled with tables, chairs, and enough food to feed 500 families throughout the day. But this year, everything will be served to go.
They get the meals and they can take it home and eat it. It's not as what we would like, where everybody can sit together and have a meal together, but we do think it is an opportunity to still feed people in our community.
But it's not just big churches and organizations that are doing what they can to help feed the community on Thanksgiving. The Black Men's Coalition of Dane County is actually teaming up with the owner of Hawks Barn Grill here on State Street to serve a full Thanksgiving meal to anyone who needs it right out on their sidewalk.
So we just look to step in and help out our community.
Corey Mariano, the founder of the Black Men's Coalition of Dane County, said he wanted to do what he could to help. They're prepared to serve a couple hundred meals to anyone who might need it.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And Michael says he's thankful for the meals being offered, but even more so for the people who put meaning back into a day that's usually just another day.
Carry me home.
Singing for his next meal.
I think it's only right that as a Christian nation, we care for one another. Some people are, they have everything they need, but, and then of course there's a lot of people that don't have very much at all.
In Madison, I'm Jamie Perez. News 3 Now.
There are plenty of organizations giving out free meals in the area. You can find more information on places and times on Jamie's web story, which you can find at our website, channel3000.com. All right, tomorrow is an alert day for snow in the morning. Here's Dana with a look ahead.
Eric, it is going to be a little messy outside early in the day. We are expecting that light snow to come down during the morning commute. So we have an alert day in the forecast because that wet, sloshy snow is going to make the roads slick. go ahead and give yourself, plan ahead, a little extra time for the drive-in if you are doing the morning commute. If you're someone who has to work from home, it's going to be a good day to work from home. High pressure has kept us pretty quiet today. We had a lot of sunshine, really comfortable temperatures, and not much of a breeze. This is what we're watching off to the west, and as it builds in, it's going to drive in a lot of precipitation throughout the plains in the northern Midwest. So we're not alone in our little light snow passing through. Areas south of us will be seeing rain. Areas north expecting that light snow through the morning. We will transition over to light rain later in the day as this continues to move east, but the morning is going to be a quick little accumulating event for us. And because it will be quick, at times visibility could be reduced in the morning. We'll stay fairly clear for the next few hours. The cloud coverage really building in after midnight with that light snow starting closer to about 3-4 in the morning in the southwest quarter of the state first. So that's likely where we're going to see some higher accumulation totals for areas west of Dane County, as they'll be seeing the snowfall for a longer period of time. The snow continues through the morning, likely mixing with some rain at times, and notice those temperatures close to freezing. So everything coming down is going to be that very heavy, sloshy stuff. I want to make sure that you give yourself time not only on the roads, but also just to clean the car off if you are parking outside tonight, because you'll have to scrape off a little bit before you do hit the roads. This transitions over to rainfall through the afternoon and evening. High temperatures will be close to 40 degrees, so I'm not concerned about this transitioning back to light snow, as we'll stay close to 40 throughout the evening and above freezing overnight. It's just going to be a little soggy outside through the overnight hours and into Wednesday. Cloudy skies to start Wednesday, and another chance for some scattered showers to pass through during the afternoon before we finally clear up later in the evening. And we're back to sunshine for Thanksgiving Day. Overall snowfall totals 1 to 4 inches likely for much of the area, with those higher totals off to the west. This is just going to be in the morning. Once the rain comes through, that eats away at any snow on the ground. But because of the timing of this, and I can't preach that enough, I know 1 to 2 inches doesn't sound like a lot for Dane County, but it's our first event of the season, first measurable snow, and it's coming in during that morning commute. So we have an alert day in the forecast, and there are also winter weather advisories in effect extending throughout our area. 40 degrees the high for tomorrow. That's why we'll be seeing rain later in the day. Otherwise, just chilly and breezy outside. Temperatures in the 40s for Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving Day. We are expecting dry weather heading into the weekend. Temperatures will stay in the 40s for afternoon highs for the weekend, with overnight lows starting to drop quite a bit below freezing into the 20s, with highs in the 30s for the following week as we look towards the start of December. That's a quick look at your forecast.
And coming up in sports, it's Axe Week. Why Saturday's game against the Gophers means a little bit more for the Badgers. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We've been helping families make joy for over 100 years, and we're not taking this year off. So the Ford Built for the Holiday sales event begins now. We're giving you the best deals of the season on select Ford SUVs and Ford Fusion. So get the family together and make some joy this season. Ford Built for the Holidays. Get 0 for 66 financing plus $1,000 Flex by Cash and $2,000 Trade Assist on Escape during the Ford Built for the Holiday sales event.
You were always the responsible one, so much like me, always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
Hey guys, listen up! This coronavirus thing has lasted forever. If we're gonna get back out there, we need to work together. We've got to take care of ourselves. So wear your mask, wash your hands, get your flu shot, social distance. The sooner we all do it, the sooner we can get back to the important stuff, like playing. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
That makes saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
Hey, call again. Our water makes my skin and hair feel like I'm 90.
How do you feel about high-efficiency water softeners from Culligan Water?
What?
How do you feel about smoother skin and luxurious hair?
I feel very good about that.
That's the power of water.
Hi, everyone. Tuesday morning is an alert day.
We'll have team coverage of the weather headed our way and live looks at how the snow is affecting the commute.
We'll see you from 4:30 to 7 Tuesday morning.
There's a reason, you know, the Axes, right now the one we're playing for is the second one. The first one's in the College Football Hall of Fame. You know, it's a meaningful rivalry game.
Welcome to Axe Week, arguably the biggest week in the state. It's Wisconsin versus Minnesota, two schools that don't like each other. The Badgers have been the big brother in this rivalry since Barry Alvarez took over. In the last 30 meetings, UW has won 24. Since 2003, the Badgers are 15-1 against the Gophers. And no matter if you grab Paul Bunyan's axe in the Metrodome, TCF Bank Stadium, or Camp Randall, being a part of this game is pretty special.
It's a big deal, especially for the seniors. You know, this is the last ride, you know, for a lot of guys playing Minnesota, and it's such a great tradition to really be a part of.
No matter what our records are, no matter what Minnesota's record is, this game is going to be physical. Both teams want to win this game more than probably any other game of the year.
Next Saturday, Wisconsin hosts Indiana in the final home game of their season, and the game time has been set. The Badgers and Hoosiers will kick off at 2:30 on December 5th. It'll be the first time since 2017 that the two have met on the field. The wait is over for the defending national champs. It's finally game week for the Badger women's hockey team, and they'll be tested during their first 8 games of the season with trips to number 4 Ohio State and number 3 Minnesota, and then a date with 6th-ranked Duluth. But none of that matters to Wisconsin right now. They just can't wait to skate against somebody besides themselves on Friday.
The excitement is certainly there. Like I mentioned, you know, we've been practicing for a couple months now, and they've been attentive, they've been good, but, you know, at some point you have to, you know, have a little carrot here, and, you know, we get that right now. It's time to play some games to find out what we look like, how we play. We're going to have some adversity this weekend, and so it all bodes well.
The Badger men's skating right now at LeBon. Wisconsin's up 3-2 in the second period over on Penn State. That game's on BTN. And Eric, we're going to need the Badgers to hold on to that after the football weekend we had, right?
Yeah, that was hard to see. But it is going to feel a little bit more like hockey weather come tomorrow morning around here, right, Dana?
Absolutely. Getting a little colder and a little snowier outside. We have an alert day in the forecast for tomorrow, mainly for the morning, as we'll have light snow coming through early in the day, adding about 1 to 4 inches of accumulation with the highest amounts west of Dane County. Behind that, rain expected for the afternoon, rain on Wednesday, and then we're back to sunshine for Thanksgiving Day. Thursday, sunny through the weekend, with high temperatures starting to cool back down a bit. Looking ahead to next week.
All right, Dana, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6. See you back here again tonight at 10. Take care.